this? A huge pile of rubbish from inside the ruin. What did we find underneath it though? You gotta keep watching to find out. Hi and welcome to our channel. I am so excited. This week we have started working properly on the ruin. And Luke has an experience that he was totally unprepared for with our lovely but super energetic goats.
I don't like this. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Oh my god, look at her.
Last week we uncovered this awesome bowl. That was something I had been wanting to do for ages. Have you seen that video yet? For a few years we did nothing with this ruin. I would just pass by and dream about what we could do in the future when we actually have the funds. We didn't really think about it before, but there's so much we can do without having put in a project yet. So we're doing that. And that will save us time. When we actually put the project in, we can go full on and start working on it. And now Luke and I have a system which is working really well. Instead of taking out the goats for a walk by myself somewhere else in the evenings, we come here at around 5:30, 6, and we do work on the ruin together. A lot of the time we end up working separately, so it's really nice to be working together on a project, and we're enjoying it and getting stuff done. Wow. Look at that. Yes. Oh, this is beautiful. Today is cleaning day for the goat house. I'm very excited to take everything out and fill it all with nice, fresh, good stuff. So I have charcoal, which I just collected. I'm taking down a few bags of straw. I'm taking down 7. If it's not enough, I'll come up for more. And also I'm gonna fill a few bags of sawdust. We do have a bunch of sawdust in bags, a lot of them actually, but they are all wet, so I'm not gonna put wet bedding down for the goats. And this has dried nicely because it's been nice and hot. Now Luke is looking at me like I'm an idiot. Just trying to liven up the videos because this is a boring job, so if I can make it look a little bit more fun, it's more entertaining. Guys, you just go and eat. Let me do this without you. It'll be so much faster. Last time I cleaned the goat house, I got a few comments. And maybe I got sick as a result. I'm not sure, or maybe it was a coincidence. But this time, I'm not taking any chances. Okay, let's get working. Let's get working. Let's get working. Please don't tell me you're coming back already. Please don't tell me that. Things didn't go as planned. The goats want to stay in here, so it's going to be mayhem, I think. And I haven't even gotten started yet. Guys, the gate is open. Why don't you go out? Okay, let's get this out. Susie, I think I'll give you this instead of the one. Did you turn it up? Did you guys turn it up, right? Who turned this up? Okay, excuse me, guys. Come on. Oh my goodness, guys, why don't you go outside? This isn't gonna work. Come on, Susie, jump. Good girl, come on. I have locked them out, but I don't think it will last because as soon as they realize they can't come in, they're gonna try jumping from this roof. I told them they can stay outside, but they didn't want. They wanted to stay here or jumping on the roof trying to jump down. So what I did was lock them in Meatball's section for now with a bit of leaves. And they're complaining, obviously, but at least they're not in my way because it was getting crazy. When I cleaned this last, they were really small. They were just babies. They were in the way, but they were not as bad as now. Now they're 3 big goats, big-ish. And it was too much for me, really. I wasn't going to get anywhere today. The first layer is a thin layer of sawdust, so that if it's a little bit wet, it will soak up whatever there is. A layer of straw. I'm also trying out this new thing that where I found there were some clumps that there was a lot more pee than anywhere else, so I put a lot more charcoal. I don't know why, but I have a feeling it would be better if this charcoal where they're peeing a lot. If you can let me know why I'm doing this, why I thought this was any better, thank you, leave it in the comments below. In summer, I noticed it last summer, we didn't have many flies when our friends were complaining of flies. So I think this is like a dream mixture. And I'm just gonna keep doing it because it works. I wasn't gonna film anymore, but because of the punishment I gave them when I locked them in here, they're being so much better. I left them out here. This is the bottom layer I want to show you. Look, from Meatball's section. It's already broken down. See, I think it's already good for the garden. I mean, I'm not going to take it. It's just going to stay there for a few months, but it's looking good. Second half of cleaning the goat house was really enjoyable, with the goats all chilling, Susie and Daisy eating, Meatball sleeping over there, Timmy sleeping. Yay, Timmy. Went really well. It's good. I punished them for the first half, and then the second half they were really good. I've changed everything around for them. I put the water there on some blocks, and I've put this on top of the cage because they were just sitting on top and pooping. Okay, calm down. No, get out. Don't be a bully. They were sitting on here and pooping on poor Tiny. She is now again on eggs. She's broody once again. She's such a good mother. And they were annoying her, so I thought like this she has a bit more privacy. This is the only time, like twice a year, that I can actually do this. So sit on the floor. So I'm gonna do it. So now I just have to monitor them, see if they like sleeping here, because only the 2 older girls were sleeping on the huge perch that we have. And then the older one who can't make it up, Edna, she's sleeping in one of these boxes. And then the babies were sleeping on that plastic thing, which is just ridiculous. So I'm thinking if they change a little bit to the way they do things, it will be better. It has been a long day. I thought it was going to be a short time to clean the chicken coop. It took actually even longer than cleaning the goat house, just because it's smaller and there's a lot more in the way. But it's done now. For now, I'm going to go take off all these clothes and have a shower because it's gross. It did take me a whole day for the chicken coop and a whole day for the goat house, but at least it's done, and it's only twice a year. What I do though is keep putting fresh straw on top every so often when I think it needs it. So it takes absolutely no time at all to do that. If you are enjoying this video so far, show us you like it by giving us a nice thumbs up. It's just down here, guys. It doesn't take much effort, but it does the world of good for our channel.
The erection of the fence is done. So now we're going to come to finishing. And before I actually do that, I'm going to build stuff onto the fence. So over here on the front, we're going to have storage for the straw, right where I'm standing here, and one for the hay. As for finishing, I really wanted to finish it with marine varnish, but working out the cost and the fact that you'd have to re-varnish it every 5 or 6 years if you use a good quality one, the cost the annual cost is just a bit too much. Now Ollie did suggest I use oil and bent oil and diesel like I did on the goat house, but I really didn't like the finish of the goat house. I kind of, in my eyes, it kind of got ruined. But what I will do is maybe put more diesel so it's not as dark. And also the goat house I didn't sand, so hopefully with this being sanded, I do have to finish and give it a bit with the 180. Hopefully the finish will look a bit better. Here's a good tip when you're freehand chainsaw milling. Instead of messing about with a brush or with a knife to take off all the bits of bark and maybe sand, which would dull your chain, I just grab sawdust that I've been milling from and just give it a nice scrub. It works really well, eh? And it's much quicker and you don't have to clean a brush later. Pretty cool, eh? Sarah says she likes cartoon style things. Well, this is definitely keeping with what I've done so far. So hopefully it's going to be, we'll see. Check out the size of this log. I can't believe I got it in the car, whatever, 6-7 months ago. I don't know how I managed. I just managed yesterday to pull it over from over there, which was a bit of a job on my own. But yeah, it's beautiful, eh? Look how big and straight it is. I should get some nice boards out of this. But yeah, I really do abuse my car. I can't believe this came in it. Right. Let's start milling. Get some nice boards out of this. My bloody chain tensioner has gone again. I only replaced it, what, 3 weeks ago, I think? Here it is. Broken again. So either I'm putting the chain on too tight, I'm not quite sure. This isn't covered by the guarantee, because I'm going to have to go and order one tomorrow. I think it was about 20 euros on my first cut as well, so I'm going to have to wait a bit for that. I guess perfect time to go up onto the road and install some berms. There has been some water damage after I did the road. There were some channels coming down and they kind of dug out a bit in the middle. Nothing too bad. It's still much better than what it was. At least I can leave and come into the land. But since this is done for today, I might just go up there, fill in a couple of the channels that have washed away, and install some berms. So I'm going to get all the tools, chuck them in the car and drive up. Yay, a day of pounding. Am I ready for it? Whew. Let's do this. Let's see the damage. So where the car part is parked up there, I don't know if you can see it. That's where we had started from. So the very top seems pretty good, not much damage. And actually I'm pretty surprised. It looked much worse when it was wet, when it poured after we did this. There's a big water canal going through the middle here. As you can see, a little bit there. It's not too bad. I thought it was really much worse when it was wet. It just looked so bad. But if we install a couple of berms, I think it should help. That's for sure. So there's a little canal here, as you can see, on the side, and one that comes down the middle over here. And the next 50 meters looks still pretty good. Little one here that goes into the side there, so not too bad at all. So I think I'll start by installing a diagonal berm. I think I'll put it here, like at the top of the hill, somewhere there maybe, and just do it like this, so then it can go into there. Alrighty, that was berm number 3. I think I'm going to stop here for today. Now it's supposed to rain, I think next week, or so says the weather report. It can change obviously. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get any rain whatsoever, but it's really gone hard, the floor with all that rain. At first I thought, wow, quite a bit washed out, but it's really not that bad, and it's really gone like really hard. I've been lightly grading it where there was like little canals where the water came down. I've just been scooping off and grading it a bit, but nothing too drastic. Now we'll see how well these berms hold when it does rain really hard, you know, or if they're just gonna slowly eventually wash away. We'll see. But I prefer doing berms than having canals cut across, because then the water will make the holes bigger and bigger. As we had down further down, we had a big canal right across, which was cut out with the water running down. So hopefully this will work. Seems like it will. Nice slope down the hill there. Alrighty, slowly. Hopefully this road will become accessible for all types of vehicles.
I don't know if you can hear the bees, but I can hear the birds and the bees all the time now. It's such a lovely walk now, with all the all the yellow and purple and white flowers coming out. It's so beautiful. Now let's go see what's underneath all those tiles and rubble in our ruin. I gave her a fright. I gave her a fried daisy pie.
Hello. Daisy, what are you doing?
Daisy pie.
So we're here at the ruin, since we want to put in a project by next year. Apart from cleaning the outside, we obviously want to clean the inside. We had done the back bit, but in here we haven't touched the main room. So there's the whole roof that collapsed here, the old roof. So it's the old tiles, not the ones that are, I don't know what they're called anyway. But these are the old ones. I think I had heard that they do them on women's legs, the clay, just like that. So today we're going to take all of this out, and there's a bunch of brambles in the corner there, and I think we're just going to dump them over there, right? We decided.
Yeah, I think so. It goes down anyway. We might regret it
in the future, we'll see. But hopefully I'll have the digger when I do need to move it. We'll see.
Let's find out if there's really concrete there.
I wonder, because the back, it's just earth.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
This is concrete, but this was built after. This side smaller and we're dropping. In here, who knows?
There's a lot of metal.
Okay, it's not that hard.
No?
It looks like concrete.
Already?
Wow. Well, over there it's obviously deeper, but...
Okay, it looks like concrete.
We're gonna have to sift through this. Maybe we find some gold or something.
Wow, look.
See, here's lower. Here's lower than the concrete. So we'll see what we find. It's all granite.
Huh?
How they used to do the roof before, it's like clay. It's like the oven. It's exactly like the oven. Look at it. Guys, this is a construction zone, and there's 3 goats and a dog in here. Day 2 of taking out the fallen roof from the floor of our ruin. It seems like it's some type of old concrete, the floor, like soil mixed with cement, you know. But I found a hole, loads of bottles and metal stuff, and I found like this hole here. And I think with the power of the roof collapsing when it was on fire, it smashed this crappy concrete. So now I've been finding these really nice stones, and I thought I'll keep them because they're like the flat, you know, flat, which would be good for building the walls in the back for the little ones anyway. And now I figured out that, yeah, this is the kind of subfloor underneath the concrete. So over here, I'll try and show you. It's getting a bit dark. Yeah. So over here there's like a hole. This is the flat. Part of it is like schist, some of it is shale, some of it is like this crappy concrete. And over here it's like there's all stones. Those flat stones, look. Can you see that? I doubt we're going to find anything really cool, but I don't know, but it's just been glass and metal so far. But it's turning out to be quite exciting doing this, wondering what we're going to find. Not that there's probably anything, but You never know, maybe a trapdoor with some gold. Another afternoon, chilly afternoon, doing this. I got rid of more brambles, I see. It's really, really fresh. I'm sure I'll heat up after a few wheelbarrows. Meatball. Sup, meatball?
The girls are crazy, look.
Oh shit.
What?
She's up here.
It's okay.
Yeah, there's the barbed wire here. Does she come with this end?
Yes, she comes with this end. I'll just take it up.
Fucking hell. I'm trying to work, and this is what I get. Don't jump from there, Susie. Guys, you're gonna hurt. Sarah, get them down.
Come on, girls. Come down.
I'm panicking, Sarah's laughing. Boom, she's pushing her. Oh my god. I'm freaking out and Sarah's laughing. Madonna, she's gonna hurt herself. See? She's gonna hurt herself. Please get down, Susie. I don't like this. That was a bit scary for me anyway, so I was just laughing and I'm really scared they're gonna fall. I mean, you see them climb up dams and stuff. This is nothing, I guess, but still pretty scary. The cool thing is that I need to get all these tiles down and they've started doing the job, even though I didn't enjoy that. Anyway, let's see if I can work with these Muppets around.
Good luck.
These two are crazy.
This is what it's like to work with goats.
They're crazy.
To work with goats.
You, Susie, I tell you, you've scared the bejesus out of me. I can't work with the goats today. They're too crazy.
It's not nice to have some goat head.
They're eating the roots. Alrighty, we're here for another afternoon shift working on the ruin, and hopefully next week we'll show you all the all the treasures we found.
Or trash we found. More like
Treasures
it.
or trash. And we'll show you the floor completely cleared, hopefully. I should be able to finish it today. I also got my chainsaw bit back so I can finish off the straw and hay container thing that I'm building on the fence. And hopefully I'll also finish off with the door and the other stuff anyway, basically, that's stuck to the fence.
Yeah. And we would also like to welcome two new patrons, Barbara and Justin. Thank you very, very much for choosing us to support.
Yep.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
We have some news which we are not going to share with you in this episode, hopefully next week. But we have to wait for a certain someone to come to our farm.
Just
yeah.
To be sure.
To be sure. So make sure if you want to see that, hit that notification bell. And thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day.
Take it easy, guys.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Up the ramp to nowhere. Up the ramp to nowhere. What do you think?